believe the hype. don't, don't believe the hype. Yes, Harry Allen. I gotta ask him. Hey, yo, Harry, are we that type? Don't believe the hype. What up, y'all? Good morning, everybody. Ah, mm, ah, ah. What up, everybody? Good morning. Give yourselves a clap. Clap. I'm soul clap. Regular Degler is the first one into his day. Hit the like button, Mr. Regular Degler. Shout out to you, Sean. I'm still out here, man. You know, it's crazy that it's very lightly talked about. Like not a lot of you know what's crazy about I guess the YouTube world and YouTube friends. It's like there'd be like secret pseudo triple dudo agents. I know it's the morning, so might not be a lot of people. Shaved off the mustache. Uh but you definitely learn like okay who's who what's what okay we just temporarily friends but you learn the game teaches you. There we go. But the petty women, they're just as deceptive as the women in Sasua. But you can learn quick because they're not as agile and as quick. But they got the same game. And I've heard two of them say the N word. And I just recently learned how to curse in Thai. Quit, quit. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. The cuss words is the first words to hear. Word up. They're the same, really, but different. They give you pleasure, but it's the same like mentality. It's the same attitude. It's like they got the same like how can I say it's all about the money. But yeah, it is all about the money. But I guess you can get they're like more finesse. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And they do say the N word. Mikey Story, what up? What up? What up? Anybody see me on our Zoom of Thailand's joint? You know what, dudes? You know what? When you super real, they not used to that. They not used to that. Yeah, they not used to that. But I don't know. I never was a good ass kisser, man. Yo, low key D. Shout out to you, Sean. I try to give accurate, deliberate information. But yeah, I was on his little show and all that. Shout out to him though. He seemed like a decent dude, man. All every YouTuber at some point always suffers from they're really, really rich, they're really, really tough, they can fight, and they had all the baddest women in the United States. Not all of them, but they had bad women. Oh, I had a bad girl. I had a bad. It's all the same thing from all the YouTubers. So when you see him in person, the pride is taken down just a little bit. I'm pretty sure when I leave Thailand, I'll hear all the doodads. I think they got me on a pitch count. I'm not gonna lie. I think so. So I never see them nowhere. I be out just went for like a little walk today on Walking Street, Beach Road. Didn't see anybody. But not to say I'm looking for anybody, but you don't. The women are not whack. I'm not gonna ever say that. They're not whack, but they're just skinny women. The majority. You're gonna see a couple super bubbles, not super, but I've seen like a couple. Very rare, but I've seen a couple. And they tell kind of the same story. Why aren't you married? My husband's dead. Motorcycle accident. Or they just say I was with him and then I wasn't with him, then I was with him, then I wasn't with him. Um, I didn't make no mistakes with the chicks, but I can say I made no huge mistakes with the chicks, but I tend to believe some of them when they tell them a story. For one, they'll never come here 4 or 5 in the morning. That's out. If somebody tells me, and they kind of like the DR chicks, I'm tired, I'm drunk. They don't like to do sleepovers. They do and they don't. That's what I'm saying. You get the girlfriend experience. The girlfriend experience. I met a lot of nice women. Now, have I ever got the wolf completely pulled over my eyes? Once. Not completely. You know how you know what to expect, but you don't want to believe it. And that's what be a lot of dudes, a lot of travelers. Like you refuse to believe it. I met dudes like that in Thailand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But one thing I'm thinking when I went to the meeting that it was you know meet and greet. Hey, how you doing? Stand up. Tell us a little about yourself. It was nothing like that. It was like, hey, word. I don't know if anybody see me on the meetup, YouTubers meetup. I'm always gonna be me because as you can see, I'm out here doing me. I'm out here still uh, running back in the airport, bags, ticket. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just chilling. Feet up, feet up, feet up. Got my feet up, chilling. But you know what though? I think people already have a misconception about me before they meet me. 'Cause I'm not gonna just please anybody. Because you say, hey, you connect with other YouTubers, you grow your channel, they big you up, I big them up. I put one of them on my channel. I got all my homies from my hood that don't know who them dudes are. So, but even if three of them go to their channel, click, click, ain't nobody. I'm not. I don't think I received a boost. A boost. So I'm, the brown nosing. I don't know. To me, you got to be your own man, right? Isn't that what some of us are taught? Let me read some of the travel truth. How was the meet and greet? Eh, I'm not gonna front. I kind of went in there with, not negative, but I was just went in there like, all right, let's get this over with. What's the word, champ? Like was Degler in the house. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. You going to the town to straight to the zoo? Word up. I might go to New York for like a hot second. How was your meet and greet? Go there. You can go there, see. You know what I mean? But I can only go by. I didn't sit in a room and make it up and sit there and say, oh, well, this is what they said. And I know it's not the greatest place on earth. I think, you know what I mean? We can relate more with Latinos than we can Thailandians. But they're beautiful. They mix a bunch of different things. They don't all look the same. Very kind. Word. Nothing bad to say about the Thailand people. Money go a long way. I'm not just gonna tell dudes like I don't care where people move to. I've said that 1,000 times. But I did notice the long stays are cheaper. I should have jumped in a long stay if I'd have known better. That's another mistake I made. I should have, yeah, because right now it's slow season, so you could find a really, really dope spot to go to for real cheap. If you can get down here around slow season, I would say do it. That's another thing I'm noticing. I mean, I'm not maneuvering through the streets enough because it's really hot out here, dogs. My legions, it's really hot out here. What time is it in New York, y'all? Pattaya Beach and Walker Street is a small percentage of Pattaya. So the working girls don't represent the rest of the regulars. That's what's up. I respect that comment. I respect that. I'm gonna put that on the board. Pattaya Beach and Walker Street is a small percentage. I mean, are there other whole? I would prefer, and this is just me dealing with a bar girl than a freelancer. I always thought it'd be the other way around, and then the bar girls turn into freelancers anyway when when their job is closed. You know what I'm saying? The bar dudes too, the managers, they be hustling too. They tell you all types of things. Come and get a shot. Come and get a shot. Yo, this, that. You know what I mean? So it's hustling on a different level out there, but it's still great. I like how the YouTubers in Thailand have unity. Word up. That's one thing I noticed. Like these dudes are like they enjoy each other's company. They're all chilling like that. That 9 a.m. Thank you, my brother. Okay, it's not too early. I don't think. I don't think that'll ever happen with the Sasua guys. Word. Maybe like in 10, 20 years from now, but and a couple YouTubers I met, I mean a couple of travelers that I met, I'm like, what's the problem? I was like, I don't know. I just don't like traveling as much as, the game breaks them. These dudes, anytime they're frustrated, they're looking for a wife. The game breaks them. They feel like, just too much, too many different type of women. I think your brain you have to be on that type of level to have a lot of different type of women, especially if you're looking at 20 in your phone, like this girl I met, this other bar girl. And they in the beginning they try to not pose themselves as bar girls. They try to just pose themselves like they're just chilling. And they think you want them to think that you don't know. Does that make sense? You want them, and I do that in Sasua all the time. But when they see your face all the time, they know. They know. You know what I mean? If they see you all the time, they're gonna be like, ain't even no sense in my now. Maybe a new chick, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, land of the double bubbles. You like double bubbles, you go here. Some dudes like petite women, which is what I give respect to. Okay, you like petite women. I had one. I was like, oh damn. I was like, you right for the team. Trying to build a Thai team. Trying to build a Thai team. The Mikey story. All right, Mikey. Again, to me, the best part about Thailand, as far as women, is someone for everyone, and there's no judgment. No judgment from the women to the men. They be laughing when I'm going down the block, laughing at the big man. You for real, you never gonna get what they really are. Not in the beginning. And I talk to maybe like 4 every day. Just like, what up? What you doing? Come to 808. I'm starting to think 808's a Thai bar, man. I ain't been out in a minute. I'm just tired, drunk. I've been drinking too damn much. Trying to drink more water. I had to do some adjusting with the women. Pick different. I had to adjust like 3, 4 times this trip. You know, but still got the job done. You know what I'm saying? I pay for patience and benefits, and they do a little extra. I'm not gonna front. They do. No, no. I'm gonna definitely say that between the first one I had to the second one I had to the third one I had, it got better each time. Like the more greedy I got, it didn't cost me more. Does that make sense? Top five, baby. Top five still in Thailand. Oh, they don't give you points. See, this is what I'm saying about the YouTube world, man. You don't get points for being authentic. Good morning, Mr. Ross. How are you? Just thought I'd come on live real quick and just, do some beatbox. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. By the way, hit the cash app, $ TMI 950. I received 0, my man. Cash app. Word up. $ TMI 950. But I guess you gotta, you'll figure out your own experiences, your own, what you can get out of the whole ordeal. But a lot of guys are listening to YouTubers. I would probably say I ran into my 9th guy last night that was like, yo, you on YouTube, right? So that's right, baby. And the night before, it was like TMI, top 5. I love that. Nothing, any gang affiliations, anything particular like that. Top 5, baby. authentic of the authentico. You know what I mean? I sat there and said, how early should I go out tonight? Should I go to Walker Street? Should I go to Honey? Drop the link if I want to talk. It's 9 o'clock. Let's see what he wants to say. Normally, I like to rock on the mic for like 5 hours by myself. Other YouTubers aren't that interesting. I always forget. Word. Gotta show your face, Mikey. Gotta show your face, buddy. This is the Show Your Face channel. Top five gang. Nah, you can't do that because that's the other affiliate, dog. Word. I appreciate you, John. No, word up. This is annoying, ain't it? Moving silence, peace, guard. How are you? My bad. This damn wide tie fi. I had to learn, and I learned this from Okay, I got you, dog. I learned this from the hoses of sewer. Like the hoses of sewer be like the hoses of sewer be like can't see your face for some reason. I can see you on the back stage, but I can't see it on the main stage. There we go. What up,
Yeah,
dog?
I see you. What's going on, man?
Yeah, how you, brother?
Good, good. I was
Hey,
just
how are you,
saying,
sir?
good. I was just saying, I saw you at the meetup. I know you probably saw me at the meetup, but we didn't get a chance to chop it up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I did
yeah. I
not
saw you there.
remember. Maybe did we talk?
No, 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 no. Put it this way, we saw each other, but we didn't get a chance to chop it up.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, man. So I just wanted to offer a different perspective from what you were saying. You know what I mean?
Gotta kick it. I appreciate. I
So yeah,
appreciate that.
so here's the thing, man. Like I was saying earlier, that
You can let
Pattaya.
it loose. I think you come in here to kind of you. I think you want to check me. So come on, you can let it loose.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, no,
You
no,
say
no.
whatever you like
Listen, listen,
to
listen.
say,
You
sir.
know, at the end of the day, right? How you feel, it is what it is. And that's why I say I'm just here to offer a different perspective. It's not about trying to check you or none of that
Go
stuff,
ahead.
because you're a grown man, and I can't tell a grown man how to feel, right? So my thing is this:
Right.
is Pattaya on a whole, is a lot bigger than just Pattaya Beach and Walking Street. Like, if you look on the map, you'll realize it's a very, very, very small percent. Now, unfortunately, what happens is people who go to Pattaya Beach and all that other stuff, and yeah, you're gonna see working girls, and you're gonna see the freelancers, blah 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 blah, right? It is what it is. But my point is to say, let's not let that represent the rest of the regular girls that also are available, who work the regular jobs and who do, things that it's got nothing to do with the bars. It's got nothing to do with none of that. I mean, they're out there and you can meet them just the same. You see what I mean? But at the same time, having said that, sometimes in certain cases, uh, just like with any woman you meet, it's all about the vetting process. Got it? So, I just want to be fair in saying that everything is all about your approach. It's not about, well, because I met, three women represents a whole large. No, no, no. That's just the three women that you met. But the question is, how did you meet these women? How did you vet these women? That says everything. You dig?
Yes, sir.
So what you say to that?
Um, well, I'm moving. All I know is what I know. I never been here before, so I'm just doing
Right.
whatever I see. Right? There's 1,000 channels. Walking straight. So
Right.
that I'm only like I made a trillion mistakes. In the beginning, like the first 2 days here. You know what I'm saying? It was just like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Walker Street. I was just getting shut down. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And then going in these
Right.
different bars. It took a little time to adjust to the culture here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
And I was telling what's called this. I was telling Zoom to Thailand. It's like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't. I was
Richie.
never attractive to Asian women. Wi-Fi terrible
Mm-hmm.
over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Word. You know what I'm saying? So
So
that's the
so
way it
let me
is. You
ask
know
you
what I'm saying?
this.
Like I'm just learning as I go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let me ask
Go
you
ahead.
this. You said something interesting. So
Hmm.
you said you're not interested in Asian women, and that's fine. So was your purpose
And
more or
I'm
less?
saying when I go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no, it's okay. So my
Uh
question
oh.
is, you
Wi-Fi.
say, yeah,
Wi-Fi. Uh huh.
you say you weren't interested in Asian women. So my question is your purpose more or less just to come out there, have a good time and call it a day? Is it just because, okay, well, let me check out, this area, see what it's about? Like, what was your purpose?
I mean, I prefer if I can meet a regular chick, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
okay, you got the massage places. I spoke to a
Right.
girl at a travel agency.
Yeah.
Uh, I believe it was damn, what was that? Like a vitamin store or something? Like I've been,
Okay.
I do this. You know what I'm saying? I go to Dominican Republic quite often.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
start out in Sosua, which is the same as Pattaya. I started out in Santiago, which is the
Okay.
name. But
Okay. Okay.
I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking, I'm browsing. I can't
Right.
that's what I was telling people. I can't give a full judgment in like a week and a half, 8 days. I
No, no,
can't.
no, 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 no,
So
no,
I'm still
no,
moving through the
no,
streets. I'm still,
no.
can't give a
N- n-
full
n-
and I'm only giving like what happened to me. That's what I'm saying?
No, 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 and that's
Go ahead.
fair. Yes, you understand what I'm saying, but and that's why
And
I
been
came
good
up here to
experiences. I
say,
haven't I haven't said I haven't had anything stolen. Go ahead.
no, no, no. Um,
Go ahead,
if
sir.
there's anything I could tell you with the most utmost assurance is that's probably the least of your problems. You know what I mean? As much times as I give
Right.
example, I've gone to the ATM 3 a.m. Right there on Beach Road, and there's an ATM and right by the mall. And even though us as Western people would think of that one ATM as that's probably sketchy as heck, but and I pulled out, I mean, a lot of money. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
nobody has even looked at me in the slightest as, let's try to, no, no,
Yeah,
because the
you're
thing
breaking up, I think, worse than me.
so sorry, so nobody has looked at me as a lick per se, because
Wait, wait,
one of
wait,
the
wait.
things,
You're breaking up, brother.
sorry, I was saying no one has looked at me as a lick per se, because that's not the
Mm-hmm.
culture. It's not. Um,
Mm.
so, and the reason for this is because Thailand is a Buddhist country, and if you know anything about Buddhism, you'll understand why people think the way that they think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, how, I'm not trying to go that deep into, Thailand.
no. But
standing,
I'm just right.
in the field
But I'm just
or
saying
the
that's
rainforest or something, and
no. Right, right. But I'm just
yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna do all of that,
no. But
you know. But I could dig it. I understand everything you're saying.
that was the point of me saying right. The point of me saying that is why you're not going to run across something like that, as if you were in the
Right,
USA or anything of that nature. Is because it's a mindset. That's the point of me saying that, right?
right. I met
And
some cool
also,
chicks though. I'm not gonna
yeah,
front. I
yeah,
met
yeah,
some
yeah,
very,
yeah.
very cool. I mean, they were working, but they were cool. You know what I'm saying?
But
They were
again,
very. You know what I'm saying? How to,
of course, of course.
right.
Listen, bro, at the end of the day, again, with these women, it's all going to be about your vetting process. Sometimes you're going to meet some women, they may be working, but where their head is, man, you would think, man, aside from from the working side of it, you're like, you know what? I could understand why you're doing what you're doing. And you give them that respect.
This is great. I'm back. It might be my hotel's Wi-Fi. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. So, I just wanted to chop it up for a little bit. Oh, looks like we lost him for a hot minute. So I guess I'll go ahead and talk and fill in the gaps while everyone is watching. Um, so my name is Mikey, obviously, as y'all can see right there. That's who I am, the Mikey Story. So if y'all want to come and check me out on my channel, feel free to do so. But in any event, so with this brother, I obviously saw him at the
See?
meetup, even though, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I see you. Now I see you. I was just trying to fill in the gaps while you were gone. But
Hmm.
yeah, but
Go ahead. You can
but
talk.
so yeah, so the only thing well, let me ask you this: how long are you going to be in Pattaya?
I'm sorry. Repeat that. Damn.
Yeah, how long are you
Damn
going to be in
Wi-Fi.
Pattaya?
I should be in the 3 weeks. I should be. I'm trying to really push it as long as I can because I don't know when I'll be
Okay,
back.
okay, okay.
I
So,
just wanted to be make it. I'm here, baby. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to. I'm listen.
all right,
I
you're
don't think
doing
anybody
good.
wakes up and says,
Listen,
"Hey, I wanna
listen,
spend
you're
most of my
doing
time
good.
with the prostitute." You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So
yeah,
I'm
but
trying to learn. I'm an open
there's
book, and
so
that's I think
many,
that's what I was trying to. I only go by what I've been told. That's it.
and that's fine, that's fine, and so that's why I asked, well, how long you going to be there?
Wi-Fi
Because I
bad
can tell,
night.
yeah, but I can tell you this, right? Between what you're saying today and by 3 weeks, I know your opinion is going to change. Telling you, especially if you try to get around and check out different parts and different areas, your opinion is going to change. And you're going to meet people along the way and you're going to understand certain things. Your opinion is going to change. I can tell you that. Yeah. I think you froze. So I guess this is what we call struggle streaming. But it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. But in any case, but so all I could say to everyone here that's listening while I guess he gets his internet together is this is generally if you're traveling, the key to making the most of it is you got to keep an open mind, right? Because if you go in there thinking um, I'm just going to go in there with my biased thoughts based on what people are saying, 9 in the 10 times you're going to miss out because when you keep an open mind, you realize that you're not trying to be biased on nothing. In other words, what you're doing is you're saying, okay, I'm just going to take the day as it comes, and whatever the experience comes to me, then I'll take it for what it's worth. But sometimes, even with a bad experience, it doesn't chalk it up to that's going to be my entire experience. No, it just means you just had a bad day. And out of that bad day, the rest of the greater days will make up for the bad days. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of traveling and finding out things is being able to discover. You see what I mean? So even if we're going to talk about the subject of women, it's
Mm.
the same thing. The
Fucking
less
Wi-Fi, man. That's crazy.
I know. So the less
Oh, y'all
bias
can
you
still see
have,
me.
I can see you, but you kind of freeze in and out.
I know. Go ahead. You can keep talking. Go ahead.
Okay. So the less, the less bias you have in terms of meeting people and just keeping an open mind, you'll be surprised to find out that sometimes it's not always what you think it is. Okay. So I'll give you an example, right? Like you can't um, think that having a Western minded type of way would work coming into Thailand. Not gonna work. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. All right, that's number
Hmm.
one. Number two, um, even with working
Damn.
girls, right? The more you kind of have an open mind, the more you'll realize that almost most of those women who are the working girls, they don't want to be doing that. Trust and believe. They don't. You know, they don't want to be doing that. But they're doing it because it's all about survival, you know. And if you look at it from how they're looking at it, the less you're going to be like, oh, it's this and it's no, 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 no. The more you're going to see and understand, it's not always what you think it is. The more you're going to open your mind to realize that, sometimes in life, what I think is right and wrong in one stance could be something different in another stance. You see? And that's how you have to kind of think of it. You see? So what say you? I think he froze again. You back?
Yeah, I think so. It's really bad tonight. Oof, really bad. I'm
Yeah.
out. I'm out to find like a Starbucks or something. This is crazy. Word. This is crazy.
are you
This is crazy.
um
Really, really crazy.
are you
You have to
close
give me.
to Central Mall?
No, no. I'm a little further than that.
What about
Right,
Terminal
right by
21?
Soy, I believe 13.
Bro, you ain't that far from McDonald's and no, you're not that far. Trust me. Nah,
Yeah, it's really
I
bad
mean,
tonight, huh?
yeah. You can go by the
I'm glad you
Starbucks.
on the
You can go
show.
by.
It's having to watch.
God, I can help, man. Yeah, but if you're there for 3 weeks, man, I'm gonna link up with you, man. I'm gonna link up with you. Yeah, I'll link up with you. Mm. So, anyways, so as I was saying, Well, let me see if I could answer some or see any comments that I think might be interesting. Uh, let's see. So I see a comment saying, "All right, I'll talk about this one. I think that's interesting." There's a guy named Jeffrey Richard, and he says, "If it's about
I'm back.
survival, then all right."
This is crazy. I
Yes, yes.
apologize to my viewers. This is crazy. I have never had it this bad before. This is like DR. It's like it's really bad. Because I thought it was you at first, and I'm like, wait, maybe it's just me. What's up? Shout out to Keith.
Right.
I thought it was me. I was like, ah man.
Yeah. Shout out to Keys, man. How
You
you
said
doing?
you said I'm not that far from you.
Huh?
You said I'm not that far from you.
No, 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 no. I was saying, well, if
You said I'm
if you're
not
there
that
for
far from you. Were you? You said I'm not that far.
no, 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 no. I was
Oh
saying
man,
if you're there
it's embarrassing. My,
on
you know,
Soy 13,
uh huh.
yeah, I was saying if you're right there on Soy 13, then you're not
Yeah,
far
I
from the
am.
McDonald's
I can hear you. Go ahead.
and
I can.
yeah, yeah, you're not that far. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm right there. Mm-hmm. Right there
Yeah,
in the heat. Yeah,
yeah,
but I get what you're
yeah.
saying. No, no, I don't think any man wakes up and says, "Hey, let me look around and date and entertain prostitution." And then, hey,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like every day after day, like I'm looking around to a lot of dudes that are just burnt out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm behind too. This is crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is crazy.
Hey
I'm 30
man,
seconds behind. So what was it like rewinding?
I guess.
Everywhere I went to, I'm just like, he said I'm like 30 seconds behind. Wi-Fi is killing it. I know, bro.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing I can do. You know, I'm not
yeah.
used to going live this early. I wanted to go live before I went to bed.
He's definitely struggle streaming. But it's so good. I think you might have to go to the mall, bro. Or you can go to, like I said, you can go to the Starbucks, or actually, you can go to the McDonald's, because you're close to the McDonald's, right by by the beach, or one of them. So yeah, um, I see this guy says the Matrix is taking over. That's funny. All the way from the USA to Thailand, and they're still trying to take over. I hear you, bro. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. But I just wanted to kind of answer what Jeffrey Richards' comment was basically saying, was that if it's about survival, then whose fault is that? Well, it's not so much um, whose fault is that. I mean, considering, you know, Thailand is not exactly a, a rich country per se, and also, you know, probably the likelihood is where this person comes from is probably a poor city. So they're just trying to make sure that they eat, their family eat, or whoever eats. And if you're in a situation where you're trying to eat and there's an opportunity to eat, like, which one is better? Are you gonna hold your pride and say, screw that, I'm just gonna starve? Or you're gonna say, hey, I'm gonna eat? So, in a way, you gotta kind of look at it like, well, they're just trying to eat. Whether you think it's right or wrong, I mean, that's totally up to you. But at the same time, um, I don't pass no judgment, for what they do, because I just look at it as they're just trying to eat. That's all it is. And if you were out there and you see how things are set up and how things are done, then you would completely get it. So that's the best I could tell you is sometimes you got to be in the situation to understand the situation better, rather than you seeing it from a Western, kind of mentality. So yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. Um, all I can tell you is this, Jeff. The best thing to do is if your boots on the ground, you're gonna see and understand exactly how things are. Especially if you're here for a good while, you're gonna get a better understanding. But when you're not boots on the ground and you're just looking at it like, this is how I live in my land, you're going to get it wrong. Guaranteed. You're going to get it wrong. So, let's see. This guy, International Rob, says, right and wrong is just a perspective. You can say that for all women around the world. Well, that's just, well, here's the thing, right? So, you and I can agree to disagree on something, right? So what may work for you may not work for me, and vice versa. But sometimes, even in those situations, it's not a matter of the right or wrong. It's a matter of what works for you. That's really the bottom line. If what works for you is what's working, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if my opinion says this is wrong or I beg to disagree or differ or whatever. Doesn't matter. What matters is how you live your life. And as long as, you're good with that, you ain't hurting nobody. Hey, I'm all for it. That's the short answer.
Is it better?
A little bit, a little bit. There's a little bit of a delay, but it's a little bit.
That's what's up, man. I mean, I like I said, I don't remember meeting you, but oh man,
Mm,
delay's crazy.
yeah, yeah. Um, okay, so let me kind of talk on this one comment. Gaines Nation says, so would paying double help them out? That's up to you. I can't tell you how you feel you want to support someone, you don't want to support someone. That's completely up to your morals and your values and your economic system and what you feel you're good with, what you're not good with. That's also dependent upon the relationship that you have with this person. So in a way, you got to answer that question. That's not really a right or wrong answer. No, you got to answer that question. All right.
Have you indulged in the nightly activities, recreation?
What do you mean by recreation?
Are you a sporting man? Have you went out and went on the town when you first came and did a little sinning?
Okay, so in other words, what you're asking is, have I gone out there, partied, paid for women, blah 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 blah, all this other stuff? No, I haven't. And
Okay.
you know, look, I mean,
It's not.
if that's
It's not your
listen,
cup of tea.
well, look, it's not my cup of tea. And number two, I never, or at least the women I've come across, I've never had to resort to that. That's the other thing.
Okay.
I've never had to resort to
Okay.
that. Never. Um, because again, that's why I go back to 2 points. Where and how you're vetting these women. How are you vetting these women? So if, like, I give example, right? About I think about 3 weeks ago or so, I was at the 808 Club, right? And I was there just chilling, blah blah blah. Music's happening, women everywhere. It's vibing. It's nice. It's packed. It's this. It's that. Okay, cool. And I saw this one woman right behind me, and we're just kind of smiling at each other. Okay, la 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 la, whatever, whatever. So okay, bam. I'm like, all right, well, let me go see what her vibe is about. And so, she's talking to me. We're talking to each other, and I can see that she's being extra friendly. Okay. So the
Mm-hmm.
fact that she's being extra friendly, I can kind of get a sense of where this is about to go. Right. So after a while um, of me just asking her basic questions, she comes out and she says, hey, uh, if you pay me whatever it is, I can do this for you, I can do that for you. And I already knew what the deal was. All right.
Right.
So um of course I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So right. So I check out another woman, and this woman, even though she wasn't on that vibe because she was like on her own thing. She worked some financial job or whatever it is. She wasn't into me, but my point is to show you is the difference between what this woman said and what this woman said, and how the both of them had two different approaches. They both will show you who they are. Now,
Mm.
the woman who worked in the financial sector, if she was interested in me, yeah, I would have been like, all right, let's talk and let's see what's up. Because she clearly wasn't trying to hit me up for no money or no nothing, because she clearly had her own. As a matter of fact, you could see that the type of drinks she was drinking, and she paid for her own drinks. It
I saw
wasn't
that
cheap.
before. I saw that
So
before.
right, so what I'm showing you in the vetting, guys, I'm giving you a free game, all right? Okay,
The Mikey
is
Free Game Show.
right. So what I'm showing you is when you observe these things, you know, that already is going to tell you the kind of woman that you're going to be dealing with. It's going to tell you.
Well, in the beginning, you know what though? Because it sounds like do you have a girlfriend here in Pattaya or Pattaya, whatever it is?
Not in Pattaya, but yes, I have a girlfriend in Thailand. Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take you to get that woman to date her?
So here's the honest truth. It took me 6 months before we be no, it took me about 6 months before we got into a relationship. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
because in the beginning, when we were talking, she was going through changes, and so we just stayed friends for quite some time. And finally, when we met, and we just kind of picked up the pieces, it was like, okay, so are you in or are you out? And she's like, okay, I'm in. And ever since, it's all good.
Shout out to Dennis Strong. Hit the like button, everybody. Move in silence. GOG. Are you a YouTuber, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, but big up your channel, man.
All
Listen, you
right,
gotta get the
all right.
big it
Thank you,
up.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no, this
Um,
is totally different than what I thought. I thought you was one of our Zoom to Thailand's blood hounds coming for blood. Like, all right, here we go. I just want to let you know something. You them Poindexter dudes. I just want to let you know
uh-huh,
something. Like, yeah, man. You know what? I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Go
I
ahead.
walked in there not really like. How can I say it? I wanted to go. But I don't know. I just had a chip on my. I just figured kind of like people was not gonna like my particular channel, and not and gonna be. A lot of YouTubers pretend like they've never seen you, and they know they've seen you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're putting out regular content. So I hate when it's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? What channel are you? But like I said, it wasn't even like none of that. So I kind of was, a little like, okay, I'm just gonna get looked over, bypassed. I'm gonna get looked over, and on top of that,
Right.
everyone's gonna pretend like, oh, I never heard of this guy, never heard of this guy, whatever. And
Right.
I put out quite frequent material. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
I try to be as honest as I can about myself, about
Right.
my experiences. I got no reason to lie. I'm not begging for no money. I don't do any consultations. I don't do any of that. So
Right.
walking in there, it was like half and half. It was like, cause I should have been a little more cheerful, man. I think I came off as a little bitter. I think a little bit, a baby.
More than bitter, but we'll
More than bitter. I was bitter. Wait, was I
I
walking
would say
around?
I would no
Was
no
I
no I
walking
would say
around bitter? Wait.
I would say
You a funny
I
guy.
would
I
say
like that.
no but
Words, everybody was like, "Who's the mean guy? Who's the mean guy?"
it
Nah,
just it
man,
just
don't
it just seemed like
stand
the
off
way
it.
you were coming off was like one of those guys you were so stuck on your bias, rather than you were trying to keep an open mind. Like, wait a minute, if someone's experienced something far more than your week of experience, then you would kind of listen and kind of take in and go, wait a minute, well, maybe they do have a point, and I just haven't seen what they're talking about yet.
True indeed. I say it 1,000 times. If you go back and watch at least 5 shows where I went live, and since I've been here, I'll say I
Right.
can't give a full assessment yet. I can't give it
Correct.
a full
Correct.
assessment
And
yet. And
yes.
there are a lot of military brothers on my channel that be like, I went there plenty of times and I hate it. You know what I mean? So I'm going by a lot of different people's opinions. I'm being pulled. People stop subscribing to my channel because they're thinking, oh, you're over there? Ah, like, damn, I'm
You
visiting.
can't. Yeah, but that's why I said to you earlier is that you can't go by everybody's opinion. You got to go by
No,
your experience and what your experience is going to bring. Now,
right.
you don't have to like Thailand. You know, um, for example, you might go to the DR, and for you, the DR is what's working, and that's cool. Got it?
Yeah, I
Um,
don't listen. I'm not gonna say anything. I go all over. You know what I mean? So it's
right,
kind of
right,
like, why can't
right.
like I wanted to tell what's his face? What Rich Corey? What is his name? I wanted to tell him. I was like, when he was like, well, if you think Dominican Republic's #1, you should go there and stay there. And I'm like,
Hmm.
bro, why can't I come here to? You know how many people come to Sasua just for the channel big up? You know how many people just film, walk around for 4 days,
Yeah,
back on
yeah,
the plane?
yeah.
So you mean to tell me I can't do that? I can't be the one to go to Suncrom, get soaked, drenched, and then get some material? But I at least, because one of his gripes was, hey, they come here, they look around, and they leave. That's not enough. So hey, you got one Sasua guy that's still flapping and splashing around, saying, hey, teach me. But I think he might want me to be like, hey, can you come and see me? Hey, you know what I mean? That's not my, as you saw from the meeting, that's not my personality. I'm not running behind anybody. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Like now that I know you, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, we get together, we get, get some coffee, whatever, do whatever. And kick it. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. Maybe I was a little standoffish with that because I was like, I'm not a brown noser. You know what I'm saying?
No. It wasn't about you being a brown noser. I think it just came off as though you took a bad experience and you tried to box it, and you didn't have enough of the experience, as you admitted, to say I can't give you the full assessment.
Right.
You see what I
I'm
mean?
glad. I'm glad you're on the show. I'm gonna break down to you my My Holy Hotels. That's gonna be the new show. The Holy
All
Hotels.
right.
My Holy Hotels.
All right.
And I make myself laugh sometimes. My Holy
Oh my
Hotels. But
God.
I'm not gonna lie, I have really great experiences. And
Right.
I tell you, like some of them were very cool. I would
Right.
say everything went down how it was supposed to go down. There was
Okay.
no rushing. There was no rushing. Thank you for the
Right.
cash app. Everything went down the way it was supposed to get down. Some I'm still in
Nice.
touch with,
Nice.
and some of them were like, telling some lies after that, like, hey, let's do it again. Let's whatever. And
Right.
the ones, and I hate to say it, and this is kind of takes me back to when I'm in Santiago or Santo Domingo, and I'm in the stores, and I talk to a cashier or a banker. Okay, give me your number, and then I know where to be found. This waitress, she was beautiful, nice, we got along, and
Mm-hmm.
she answers her phone every 3 days. Like, hey, how are
Right.
you? And it's like, well,
Right.
2 hours delay. It's like, hey, and then it's like another 4 days, and it's like, so what I've learned is just to get the situation going, go grab go grab a ring ding. I don't want to say the for YouTube purposes. Go grab a
Yes.
seagull. Go
Yes.
grab huh?
So.
Go ahead. What'd you say? I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. No. 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 I was listening to what you're saying. I was just listening.
No. But listen, um, for me, for someone on vacation, which is basically what I am,
Right.
discovering,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone has that type of time. You said it took you a couple months to really connect with this woman, and it was like that's cool, but it's like, hey, I meet a banker, and then it's like, what do I? The woman at the hotel here, she was before she got I think she got fired. Jesus, but it was a good time. We kicked it. I was supposed to link up with her, but she had got released before I get a number. But
Mm-hmm.
it's if you're here for only 8, 9, 6 days, 12 days, it's hard to find somebody. Rice cakes, that's unbelievable. That's hard. It's hard to
I wouldn't say it's hard per se. I the only thing I could tell you is you just have to take it on a case by case basis. You understand?
right. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't think I
Um,
ever really. I don't think I was one of these aggressive. There were some dudes that are just aggressive with it, like you know, f f Thailand or f this and whatever, and putting everybody down. Like that's another thing I wanted to break down to people at the meeting, but
okay.
it was kind of an interesting meet and greet. But I was like, I'm not no troll. I'm not no dude that's just out here trying to make a quick buck, and
Hmm.
I'm really trying to build something. So, like I
Right.
said, if we went to the meeting, we would have been like, okay, quiet down, guys. We're gonna introduce everybody. I thought it was gonna be like that. So because I'm pretty sure you're friends with all those guys, right?
I'd say about well at that particular meet and greet, I'd say about probably about 80% that I'm friends with them, and then the rest I didn't know, but I got a chance to at least talk and chop it up a little bit, blah 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 and stuff, and we exchanged. So yeah, yeah, it was
So, because
all
I
positive.
think maybe by my style, maybe because there was a lot of prestige gentlemen in the room. So by me wearing the hat, you know what I mean? I think I
No,
might have turned
no,
off a lot. There was a lot of
it ain't that deep. It ain't
Geico
that deep.
agents in there, huh?
It ain't that deep, bro. It ain't that deep.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
ain't
whoever extended their hand, I shook it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But I was kind of, you know what I'm saying? I kind of was like, they was gonna think I'm a clown. They go, hey,
Nah, nah.
these among these other guys, you never know. Your association makes you a clown. So I come from, a rough cast of
Yeah,
character.
it can't. It it can and it can't. If you understand what I'm saying.
Taylor May knows me, like that dude knows me, like you know what I'm saying.
No,
Like he's probably the only one in the room that knew me. We barely spoke. You know what I'm saying?
right,
I'm not
right,
extending my hand to anybody. I don't need anybody. I'm not staying in them stupid bot hotels where it's like 400 a month. I'm 400 a day. I'm not staying in nothing. Like
right,
I'm
right.
not needing for nothing. I'm not forgetting nothing. So I don't know. if they're looking at me and putting me in a certain category, but I'm chilling.
No,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no. Listen, I can pretty much tell you that the impression, like I said, the impression that was left from between you and Zoom to Thailand and what the back and forth and blah 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 blah, it just felt like you just didn't know enough, and
I don't
you were
know enough.
just saying you were just saying things like you took one thing and you boxed it, and it was like, wait a minute, you still have other things. You know what I'm saying?
You know what though? That's why I told him. That's why I asked him, let's run it back. But I don't think he want another situation. I think he traumatized from the Paul situation because then he said he had to sit down and meet with someone and woosah. I think he had like a woosah coach or something. I think I was trying to
Yeah.
tell him, but I think towards the end of it, he caught a little bit. But I was little feelings. But I was like, it was a great show. We entertaining. I'm a funny
Yeah, yeah,
guy.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just kicking jokes. I didn't pull out a switchblade to try to take his wallet. You know what
No,
I'm trying
no,
to say?
no. No.
You know what I mean? I didn't want anybody to think that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's what he thought.
Right.
He's telling me he's from South Central and he's throwing all these like, damn, bro, you ain't gotta
Right,
do all of that. Like you
right,
65, you ain't gotta do all that.
right.
Like, come on, man.
Um,
You know what I mean? But it was all love. Like I said, I'm not because this is like the YouTube trick. You kind of like make friends with everybody and build the union, and you know what I mean. And it's like that's cool, but it's like I'm not gonna do that if I'm not accepted or I'm feeling a person. You know what I'm saying?
no, and
Like
I
I don't have to
understand.
be picked.
Listen,
I don't have to be picked for any reindeer games. I'm fine over here, and that's the
right.
point I'm trying to make. While I'm still here, like okay, look, he got 2,000 whatever subscribers, but
Yeah,
look, he's chilling. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, but the whole idea is it's all about how you make the experience work for you, and
Yes.
can't nobody tell you in terms of what you experience that your experience is this or it's that. If that's how you experience it at the time, then so be it. But at the same time, if you've only experienced something where you've only been around for a short time, then you're not going to get the full assessment if you're trying to say this is how it is. Now it's one thing to say, look, I went on vacation, I met this one woman, and the whole idea is your talking point is based on that one experience, then no problem. But if you're going to say my experience as far as people on a whole, then you're going to need more than one experience. You're going to need a
Right.
few more to be able to
Right.
say, here's the full assessment.
I never, listen, I swear to you, I was going to be like in the airport or when I got home and be like, hey guys, here's the full wrap up in a
Yeah.
nutshell because
Yes.
I'm almost over a month.
Yes. Yes.
So I was going to be, and I think all of y'all, go back and tell them like, hey, listen, this dude gave it a fair shake. He didn't come for Sungram and leave. He gave it a full,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right. Now,
I'm really
okay.
trying. I'm not just,
No, 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 you're
I'm
good.
a,
Look, check this out. And it's interesting you said that, right? Now, here's an example. Now, when I went to Songkran, right? I had the greatest time of my life. I'm telling you, I
I had
swear
a
to
good
goodness,
time
I had
too.
the greatest time of my life. You know,
Shout out to my brothers out here, Big Marcus. Shout out to Gaines
shout out
Nation,
to Big
always love.
Marcus. Shout out to
Shout
Big
out to
Marcus.
Nick Weber, always love. Hit the Cash App, y'all. Shout out to
Shout out to Nick Weber.
Dennis Strong. Shout out to Dennis Strong. Shout out to Keys in the Streets. Shout out to GOG. Yeah, I'm glad you pulled up, man. I swear I remember. I can't really see nothing. I can't see you moving or nothing. But as long as we're
Okay.
flowing, can you see
Okay.
me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Can you
yeah. I
see
can see
me?
you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh yeah.
can't. But long
Yeah.
as there ain't no interference like last time, 'cause I turned the laptop off and I switched to the phone. But long as we flowing, let it go. You know what I'm saying? But
Probably when you see the
yeah, I'm really
playback, you'll see.
okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, I really don't remember. I'm not making an excuse. I don't remember meeting you. But I remember people were shaking their hand. Like I said, I had a baby chip on my shoulder. A baby, a smidgen, but not towards Zoom Richie,
Yeah,
not Zoom. You know what I mean? I just overall, I'm just like
right,
whatever, like you know what I mean,
right.
whatever. But like I said, there, I thought I don't. Were you ever working in a corporate like environment?
I've never worked in a corporate environment, but I, you know,
I
I
kind
can
of
pretty
thought
much.
I kind of thought it was gonna be like, hey, how you doing, everybody? Quiet down, everybody. I just want to let everybody get a chance to introduce themselves, introduce their channels, one by one. Just stand up, introduce yourself, say what your channel's about, how you doing, meet and greet, and just be like, hey, we all have a chance to build and grow. And
Right,
those dudes walked in, and it was just like, hey, well, the food wasn't free, the drinks wasn't free. We just sat in the room, and it was cold, and we just looked around, and it was like, hey. Look at our women. That's what I thought it was. I was like, you
right,
know what I mean? But I wish it would have been more like that because my boy kept asking
okay,
me like, "Who's who? Like, who are these guys?" I'm like,
right,
I
right,
besides the top dudes, I really don't know.
right, right.
You know what I mean?
Um, yeah, yeah. Um, well, the whole, I guess the whole idea is, when you get there, um, you kind of work the room, so to speak, and you chop it up with whoever you want to chop it up with, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, but that's pretty much what I did, with the exception of yourself. But I did see you there. Definitely, I did see you there. As a matter of fact,
In the corner on my phone.
yeah, 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 yeah. You know. Matter of fact, I got it on
Um,
video. So
that's what's up. I was trying though. I swear to you, I tried. Like the chocolate dude, and all of it, he was the one I really was like, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the dude don't like me or something.
no, 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 no.
Anytime.
James is. I mean, James. He's a good guy. Good, good. James is a good
No,
guy.
he looked like it. Like I said, he looks like the
James.
agent
Yeah.
At State Farm by my house.
Right. So,
Very proper, very
um,
prestige. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
dig all of that. But
yeah,
like I said, I thought it would be like, hey, stand up, tell us a little about yourself. I was waiting on that because I'm like thinking in my
yeah,
head, I'm like,
yeah,
what
yeah,
video should I play on mine?
yeah,
And it was kind of like, hey, pay for the drinks, look at
yeah,
us, go
yeah,
home.
yeah. Well, here's what I would say to what you just said. I think, because that one was hosted by Richie Mack, so I think you can shoot him an email and just put in the email saying that you would like to suggest, with the next meetup that he hosts, if he can do something where it's like an icebreaker to say, okay, once everybody's in the room, then everybody can kind of stand up and say, hey, here's who I am, la 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 la. And then once everybody's familiar, then everybody can pick and choose who they feel they want to vibrate with. You know what I
You know
mean?
what? I think it was a lot of Thailand guys too, like the strictly Thailand YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not a Thailand guy, so it's unusual for them. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I know they see we all follow YouTube, right? So we all
Right.
seen what you type in Thailand, you type in Pattaya, so everybody's popping up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah. But at the same time,
they know I'm out here. They know I exist. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah,
know
yeah,
I'm out here. You know,
yeah, yeah,
so they had to look around the room and say, "Okay, I know that guy," because everybody knew each other. That's another thing.
yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of
Well,
people knew each other.
see, here's the thing: is that um, with that particular meet and greet, um, even with people that you don't know, you still know them in some kind of way. Believe you, right? Like I give you
I
example,
do.
right? Like there was this guy, Moxie approved. Now I never met. He was the guy that had the dread that stood up like this.
I can't see you.
You
Sorry.
can't-
Was it
Chuck,
the big dude with the red pants? Was it the big guy?
No.
Skinny
He
black
wore
dude.
like yeah. And he had like a dread that stood up on top.
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing him.
Right. His name is Moxie Approved. Okay.
Okay,
So now I've seen Moxie Approved on Lead Attorney's channel, right? But I never met this guy. Never.
okay,
Right. And ironically enough, I didn't think he was in Thailand, of all places.
okay,
Okay. So here's the irony behind what I'm about to tell you. So I go up to him and I say, "Hey, my name is the Mikey Story." Now he never heard of me, and that's fine, right? But I went up to him, and I just say, "Hey, look, I saw you on Lead Attorney's channel, blah 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 blah." So once I said that, that broke the ice, right? No
okay.
problem. Now, come to find out from us talking, he stays in Bangkok, and not only he stays in Bangkok, the Airbnb that I was staying at that time, he stayed next door, and we were like, "Oh snap!"
Hmm.
Like, 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 wow, look at that! Like, who would have thought that he literally was my neighbor? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So he lives out
huh?
here. Is he living out here?
He recently moved to Bangkok, but he was in the
Okay.
U.S. for yeah. So what I'm showing you is, who would have ever thought that this guy, who, as far as I'm concerned, was in the U.S., but come to find out, he recently moved to Thailand.
Hmm.
And not only he
Maybe
moved to
he do.
Thailand, at that time he was staying in the condo that's next to the condo that I was staying. And so that also, kind of connected us. And he was like, "Bro, let me subscribe to you." I was like, "Okay, cool. Here's my channel." He subscribed, and
That's good.
and we gave each
That's
other
good.
the support, blah, 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 blah. We took each other's number, and there you have it, you know?
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. So here's another example. Just like I saw you there, but even though we never really chopped it up per se, right? But when I saw the conversation that you had with Richie, I was like, "Ooh, okay. Let me talk with this brother here."
Oh, so you overheard it or you saw the playback? Because a lot of people saw the playback.
Yeah, I saw the playback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. You
but
wasn't. I thought you were maybe standing around when we were.
no, no, no,
We
no,
were.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no. But um um when I put out my video of me being there, you'll see yourself. Like you were sitting somewhere just minding your business basically, and then you were talking with this one guy. There's a couple of times you're in the video. You'll see it. You'll see it.
There was like some sales agents that were just coming to us like, "Hey, what do you think about your future in Thailand? If you would die, we can give your family 60." I don't know, something like that. I'm exaggerating about the death call, but they were they. It was a white guy and a black dude, a big, tall black dude
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
white guy.
Yeah, they're two businessmen. Yeah, I know who they are.
Yeah.
They're
So they
businessmen.
were definitely. Damn it, I hate this. They were definitely looking at that shit. Hello.
Yeah, still here.
Hello. Okay,
Yep,
thank
still
God.
here.
Just got a phone call. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Hmm.
again, I get aggressive, man, about crowds. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to tell everybody. I'm sorry, yo, man. And dudes came up to me, so I gotta like, you know what I mean? I'm aggressive, man. I
Right.
can't help it. I'm not gonna be walking around. Hey, how you doing? My name is Tom Tukensky. How you doing? I want to go. I want
Hey.
to. Like, nah. But now that you got me, you know what I mean? Like now that I replay it in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe. But I had some points too. All I was trying to say to that dude was this is what I heard, and this wasn't true. Now he got me only on, did I say that? And I was like, no, you didn't say that. But
Right.
the other people that I, you know what I'm saying, talked to was the ones that
Hmm.
said it. was like, oh, they go, hey, and don't have to worry about like they speak English.
Right.
Like, you know how many Dominicans I ran into that speak complete English? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. But that could be that's to me that's like uncoincidental, whatever the word is. But it's like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, whether they talk English or not. You know, what I mean? It was not Dominican or Thailand, Atlantean. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but I think the overall, like I never got on my channel once and just destroyed the women. I just said they're small, very small. But hey, listen, petite, not all of them, because you can dig out some gems. But
Right.
in Dior, I can say that you can find what you're looking for very quickly in a La Serena. La Serena is their version of like Walmart or Best
Right.
Buy.
Right. Right.
So as soon as you're walking through the door, my man, you're like, ooh. And they're just,
Hmm.
more voluptuous shape, whatever. But like I said, we like what we like. And that's really the point I was trying to get across. But it was his show, and he cut me off quite a few times. But I was like, let's run it back. And, he wasn't interested in, so he got to talk to the Dalai Lama, clear his soul from the whole other situation. You know what I mean? He said that though. He was like, I spoke to somebody and I wanted to, I don't know. He wanted my aura, my energy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was entertaining also. The people that I told to go watch
Oh,
it, they
trust
said
and believe. It was entertaining. It was-
it was entertaining.
Trust
Oh
and
snap,
believe.
you moved.
Trust
Yeah,
and
it was
believe.
entertaining. It was entertaining. And that's kind of like, I ain't gonna say what I do, but like I said, what's that dude's name? Ron? What's that dude's name? The
Which one?
chocolate guy.
Oh, James.
Thomas.
James.
James. To me, I could tell like my style of person, he doesn't like.
I wouldn't say
So,
that.
because when he walked over, he had a face like, hey, almost like he wanted to ask him, "Are you good? Are you okay? I can call the cops." Kind of had that look. I was expecting the Thailand like bikes to pull up. Like, what did
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do?
yeah.
He had that look.
But
Especially
nah,
the way I was talking. He could be a good
he's
dude. I'm
just
just
one of
saying he got used
those.
to. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. But James is just one of those people that, as long as you come at him in a way where it's like very cool and basic, you know, he's there for you through and through. That's it.
Right.
That is it. Um, Apart from that, you know, you don't have to like everybody, and that's fine, right? There are going to be some
Well, he
people
never
that,
put this. He was in the beginning complete gentleman. Came up, like, hey, how you doing?
right, right,
Oh, hello. He's cool. So
right,
I appreciated that. Some other guys came up to me, "What's up, y'all? How you doing?" But it's not.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, after that, when we were talking, he kind of, he worried. You
Okay.
know.
It is what it is sometimes,
But
but
did you see us talking, or you had left already?
I think I might have left at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have left at that point. Um, no, 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 no. Matter of fact, no, because actually, um, by the time I left, most of everybody had kind of left anyways.
Okay. We
Yeah.
kind of stayed pretty late though. We kind of stayed. It was interesting to see. Oh, hey, these are the people I've seen on YouTube. Very.
Well, here's the thing, right? Look on the positive side. If you decide to go to the next meetup, everybody knows you. Everybody knows you, okay?
Boo! I'm gonna walk in. It's gonna be a hell of boo boo.
No.
Get out of town! Boo! Boo! It's gonna be cops and free liquor. Get on it. You get on at 8 o'clock tonight. Get your things. We got your stuff already. Get out.
Put this way, in a way, you kind of made yourself viral, and that's a good thing.
People in the chat, they were talking, and passport Pookie, passport. You know, they were all the travel, all the insurance brokers and all the
Right, right,
the
right.
Hallmark card writers and all of the world. I hate them. So I know I was like, man, they're gonna be. If I go to, I think the next one is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but that's a different host.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
your
different
boy's
host.
host. That's your boy's one.
That's this white guy. His name is Mr. Egg. He's the one that's it's actually his he has a bar called Le Pub. Real nice, real cool place. Cool place.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's for
I've been to that meetup before. It's cool. It's cool.
and it's for YouTubers.
Yeah, yeah, and then also too, he does like a live show where you can go on there and talk about yourself and blah 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 blah, and he'll promote your channel and yeah,
Yeah,
it's
see,
good.
that's how I thought.
Good.
That's how I thought. Like a PowerPoint meeting. I thought that's how it was gonna be there. Like, hey, stand up. Cause I'm sitting there thinking, okay, what video do I play? What do I
Yeah,
say without coming off like, I can hear my mother's voice, like, stand up straight and talk to the man.
right, right.
You know what I mean? Pull your pants up. You know what I mean? So
Yes, yes.
I was like, also when y'all see me in the corner not saying that, I was prepping. That's what I was doing. Like what to
Okay,
say,
okay.
what to talk about, where I'm coming from, why I come to Thailand. That's kind of really what I was doing. I'm looking around. I'm like, damn.
Right,
One, they didn't even
right,
give us no coffee cake. There was no coffee
right.
cake. I was like, damn,
Yeah,
James, I would have
so
bought something. You know what I mean?
yeah, so for me, I just, once I was there and whoever I saw, I just like, hey, my name is Mikey. Simple. That's it.
But you had knew everybody. You got everybody's number, right?
Like I said, about 80% I knew, and then the ones I didn't quite know per se, you know, um, I got to know. But give example, like there was this one brother with dreads. Him and his lady walked in, and he was there for, I mean, a while. But ironically, him and I didn't even start talking until towards the end, and it was cool because um he's he was kind of interested in starting a channel, and then when he started to tell me what he was about and la 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 la, and I was like, yo, whenever you're ready, here's my number. If I can help you, then cool, let's make it happen. If you don't want to do
Right.
it, it's not a problem. But just just the fact that we made a cool connection just from talking, and the fact that we pretty much knew the same YouTubers, that kind of opened up everything. So it was good. It was good. But his main
We,
but his main talking point was why he came to Thailand, and he was just expressing the fact that he had gotten divorced and how things went with the divorce, and then Richie was telling him he went through a similar thing, and he was just like, hey, I can completely understand where you're coming from, la 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 la.
the
So
rich
yeah.
charge him by the word. How does he do it? Does he charge him by? Hey, listen, there were 300 words said in this sentence. So
It just
we're looking at about pay $300, brother. Pay the cashier, please. There you go. God damn it. But yeah, you remind me of my guidance counselor. I'm gonna make you while I'll be here for like another 3 weeks. I'm gonna make you like my consularity of I should throw my own meet and greet and just run out of place. Just have
go
my
for it.
little setup or something. No, ain't none of these
Go for
Thailand
it.
dudes gonna come.
Go for it.
Yo,
Not,
I told Rich, I was like, yo, let's get together. He's like, nah, I'm gonna be out of the country. I'm gonna be out of it. He's still here. So I'm like, okay, brother. Just say you don't want me on your lawn. Get off my lawn. Remember kids playing on your lawn? Get your ball and get off my lawn.
Yeah, man. But if you're gonna be there, yeah, let's try to link up, man. I definitely link up with you.
You put your number in the private chat or you go to
I got
Instagram,
you. I got you.
TMI Santiago 950. You can holler at me. I'm
Uh,
always accessible. And I would like to meet up with you tomorrow if you're not busy, you know what I'm saying?
well, actually, I'm in London right now, but I'll be back in
Woo!
about, yeah, I'll be back in about a week. So
You
yeah,
come
yeah,
up to
we'll,
me
we'll
as a
link up.
dude that used to you come up to me as a guy that used to manage like Latoya Jackson or something. Like you was, like you doing really big things. When you just said London, I was like, I knew it. I knew it. He's like, he used to be like a co-representative of international sales of Buick, and now you
Uh-huh.
just said, entertainment. I'm gonna go in entertainment. I'm gonna work with George Benson. I'm gonna work on his estate. It's something really rich and flavorful. George Benson's estate, something real big.
Yeah.
Well, you could be on a private jet and be in Thailand in 13 hours. Like, yo, your Uncle Mike, come help me, man.
Right.
That's your
That's
name, man.
funny.
No Mike Story. Even though that's good, I like the name of Mike Story. That's
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you. All right, brother.
What's your channel though?
Uh,
What is your channel about and everything? What is it?
so it's just showing my life story and travel all in one. Yeah.
That's nice. When you
Yeah,
coming
that's it.
back?
I should be back in about a week.
Oh, I'll be here still.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Let's link up and yeah, not a problem.
Yeah. So the rest of your guys that I am civilized. My knuckles don't
No,
drag.
you're good. Trust me. You trust me.
I'm not
Let me
I'm
tell
not
you.
a chain snatcher. I'm not out here living on the beach snatching coconut. You know what I mean? Because my hat was. I
Right.
think I think I went like this, and then I said, "Babe, get one police officer outside on the lobby.
Right.
Well, no breakdancing here. No
Oh
breakdancing."
God.
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to tell him, man, we have a, you know what I mean? That's kind of like what I do. But I was like, as you can see, I'm a really great guy. But that's what I was trying to tell him, like, yo, we kind of kicking it too. But I think because he's
Trust me.
shorter, and he's
Yeah.
short.
No, you're good.
So,
You're good. You're good. You're good.
yeah,
I mean, this. Listen, you're gonna come across people who they will agree to disagree, or things are being said, at that time and at that moment, and that's all it was. And next thing you
yeah,
know, everybody's getting along. Like, hey, man, that was just for that time and at that time, and hey, we're all good. Listen, look, look, I don't know about you, but when you get older, you tend to forgive and let go a lot quicker
oh,
than,
definitely,
you know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, all I was trying to, I showed up, so that was something. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you could tell everybody knew everybody except for the
Yeah, yeah,
fat
yeah,
guy.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
everybody knew everybody, so it wasn't like, hey, let me take the time out to let everybody
Mm-hmm.
know. You know what I mean? So I wish I was
Mm-hmm.
prepared. Like I come from a corporate environment, so I was preparing for that.
Yeah.
Literally, like I come, literally, like and when we had the meetings, and they'd be like, my man would especially go like, "You're speaking today," like, shut no. So I would literally be preparing like what I did this week, how I think we can improve the company, that crap.
Mm-hmm.
So I was literally, that's what you see me doing when I was on my phone and just being like, hey, okay, this is the video I'm gonna choose. This is what I
Yeah.
want to talk about my job. You talking with some professional dudes in the room. I'm like, damn, I
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
I
yeah,
should have
yeah,
brought
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
forward.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I wanted to, I said, yo, listen, we should have stepped it up. So every time I travel somewhere, and if I especially like um Dominican Republic, I always
Mm-hmm.
keep like dress up clothes because that's how many times I'm going. So if there's an event to be like, hey, it's nice. I don't want to be there in a jersey and sneakers. So I keep stuff. So I always travel like a button up, at least one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
A pair of slacks or slack, just to look nice.
yeah,
But
yeah.
everybody was saying, you know what I mean? But
By
I
the way, I
didn't really
sent
want
you
to come off as a hater of Thailand. I just didn't think it was as good. But when he was like, well, you should go there then. I'm like, oh man, no, don't say that. Cause I love it here, man. I got a couple little friends I'm playing with. You know what I mean?
bro.
So for me, let me tell you something. Since we kicking it, I'm
Go
calling you
ahead.
Uncle Mike. Uncle
All
Mike.
right. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Go ahead.
I kind of deprogram them. All right. I'm not. I don't want to big myself like I'm this big gamer or whatever. But I
Yes.
just see what they're doing. I let them play their game first on the court.
Yes.
See, okay,
Yes. Yes.
this is
Yes.
what they're going. Almost like a box. The first two rounds is like where they feeling each other out. It's like that.
Right.
Then when I see some honesty and some pure, like the human beings,
Yes.
that's where I'm like, okay, now we can. I know what you're doing. I know it's a job. but don't act like you're in love with me. Don't act like I'm the greatest thing since Billie Jean. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be lied to. I hate to be lied to. But
Right. Well,
just
well,
kick it. Just kick. Yo, listen.
yeah.
I come back to the room. I got a drink, and we're just talking. And listen. I can't stress it any more than I can right now. It's gonna sound a little
Right.
awkward. This might be the awkward part of the night. But the here, boy, in the middle of the night, and then I turned around like, girl, I don't know who you used to, but keep it down with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
but because I'm okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm used to hearing Spanish. Now, when I heard
Yeah.
it in the bathroom, I was like, what is that? I woke up, a little dismayed. Like, what is that? And it was
Mm-hmm.
difficult. So that's why I tell people when you land the plane, get ready for the culture shock that's gonna hit you. Because I'm not used
Mm-hmm.
to Asian culture. I'm not used to
Mm-hmm.
Buddhists and bowing and
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
wait, wait. You know what I mean? It took a
Mm-hmm.
little time. The smells, there's different
Mm-hmm.
smells out here.
Oh yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
truck
Yeah.
full of squid riding by. Like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, real quick. Shout out to King Will 44. Thank you for the subscribe. Salute to
That's
you.
what's up.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's what's up. King Will, hit
Yeah.
the cash app, brother. Hit everybody, man.
Yeah.
That's what I do though. That's what they know me for, man. But because a lot of dudes never seen me like that. So maybe I was a
Yeah.
little too stiff faced. Maybe I was a little too standoffish. But
You're
I
good. You're
couldn't
good.
see
You're good.
myself.
You're
You know
good.
what I mean? Hey, how
You're
are
good.
you? You know what I mean? But
You're good.
like I
You're
said,
good.
I don't have anything against James Guy. Thank you. I don't have anything against Thailand, and right now I'm still feeling my way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't turn nothing down. Like I went to the Tucson Mall, with the electronic store, the big electronic mall,
Yeah. Yeah.
Tucson.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was over in Tucson
Yeah.
and just kicking it, just looking around, mingling,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was there for 4 hours, so I want to make sure I'm engulfed in everything. I'm not doing no 3 minutes in there. I'm out. I want to make sure when I leave, they be like, he should know he was there for a month and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's part of the reason why I was saying was that, like for example, if you go to the Sanctuary of Truth, or for example, if you go to John TM and just experience what's the vibe like in John TM. If you go to Pattaya City, what's the vibe like out there? um let's see, what's another thing I can tell you. Or even something as simple as going to Terminal 21 and talking to a chick that works, in some department store. What's the vibe like versus the working girls? You understand what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
just so that you could see, not only what is the difference, but you know, what can I take from the experiences, right? Even if
Uh-huh.
even if the point is you're not trying to necessarily get into a relationship, but the point is you're trying to experience life in a way to say, how do people in Thailand see it from their point of view? You see what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. And listen, I get it. Like I did a thing where it was like, who's the poorer country, Dominican Republic or Thailand? It was Thailand. That blew me away.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
'Cause I be in the crevices of
yeah,
Dominican Republic. I don't just be in the tourist town. I just go over there just to play and kick it with a couple fellas. So I'm like, okay, it's bad in certain areas in DR. I can imagine Thailand if
yeah.
they're
But
poor.
there's the only difference between um the only difference between the two, and from what I've never been to DR, right? But from what I've seen and from what I've heard people commonly say is that it's a totally different mindset, and I can see why.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so so if for example, let's say if you go to like Pattaya City and you go to, like, let's say one of the poor neighborhoods, and you experience what you experience just going around there and how people see and receive and la 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 la. you would see that it's not what you think it is.
Right.
It's not.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't want to come off like I'm disrespecting these people.
No,
And
no, 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 no. I mean, I give example, right? Like one of the things you'll learn about Thailand, just as an example, there is no racism. Why? Because there are people in Thailand who are blacker than you, blacker
yeah, I
than
saw
you,
that.
blackety,
That
blackety,
blew me away, and
blackety,
it
black.
was sexy. Yeah, I seen that. It was sexy. I've been moving around, just not like how how I guess the average traveler was, but I'm a believer of you pick like say like 10 blocks to constantly stay on and like move around. You can
Yeah.
get more of an education than moving to like 4 or 5 different towns because it's too long. You're stretching yourself too thin. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
So
mhm,
when
mhm.
I was in Santiago, I like the city of Santiago because Santiago is like New York. It's named twice. A lot of people don't know that. And
So
you know,
yeah, so that's just an example of how it is out there. Now, so if you run across someone who says something that's wrong, it's not that they're racist. They're just ignorant. That's all it is, and it just
yeah.
takes a couple seconds to say this is what it is, and they're like, okay, now I understand, and then that debunks everything, and you're good to go. You know,
Yeah.
but
I feel that. I
yeah,
mean, listen, everything you're saying is very logical. You came on very, appropriate. You know what I mean? Nice dude. I'm pretty sure all my subscribers, make sure you subscribe to the Mike Story.
thank you,
I'm pretty sure
thank
it's
you.
going to be award winning. When you get off tour with Anita Baker and Kenny G.
So
When
so
you get
hold on,
off
hold on,
tour,
so hold on, so hold on.
good.
After the tour, is there any awards I'll be nominated for?
You the man, and you know it. You the man. You on a private jet any second now. You know what?
Any second,
Let's go to
wow.
Canada. Let's go to Canada. I just I'm bored. I just the fog in London and the clock keeps ringing. Turn the clock off. Damn it. But yeah, man, I'll be
Oh
yo
my
for real.
God.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
maybe I'll throw my own thing and have 2 guys in it. You and the homeless monk that be begging. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
everything is possible. Everything is possible.
These are the sip of Thailand. I'm not gonna front. I met one. The way I was just like, we kicked the cabana a couple of drinks because they're bar girls. I prefer the
Yeah,
bar girls over the freelancers. We
yeah,
kicked it. We had a couple of drinks and a nice time. I enjoyed the company, very sexy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a couple of nights, and next night, and then we had actually hooked up and got together. And I was like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I felt like Danny Zuko when he seen Sandra Dee come out with the tight black pants. I was like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
I like her, but it's very cool. She went back. She took a plane. I never knew Thailand was that big, dog. They She took a plane to like a whole nother part of Thailand.
Yeah, yeah,
I was like, you know what? It'll be good content. I'll take a taxi out there. She was like, it's gonna take you 12 hours to get out here.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll see you later.
yeah. And oh, speaking of, because we're on the subject, so to speak. One of the other things you'll learn is money talks, everything works.
Of course, I got one of the cleaning ladies because I'm really good friends with the cleaning lady, and I noticed when I went into com, they were just numbers were just changing. It was like 800 baht, 400 baht, 600 baht. Then it was like, okay, this is ridiculous. So I peep game already. So I was like, I got to get a Thai person to come here and do my business for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because even though I'm like, I said, because I just memorized, I was like, all right, only go to the places where they got the price or the sticker on the item.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I know what's going on. Y'all raising it, and then, oh, no, what should I tell you? I was like, oh, forget it.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because they do. That's another thing. You have to listen very carefully when they're speaking English, because it's like sometimes I be thinking like some of them I be like, here we go again. Let me get the translator, and then their accent like hides the English. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because clearly I was like, because I said I heard because I'm like, hi, 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 hi. And then they're very polite and they talk very soft. When they want something, it's
Yeah.
very soft.
That's right. That's right.
Hi, yes, hi, hi.
Yeah.
And then hearing that in the morning, when they're just opening up the door to check to see if I need anything, because I tip them all the time. So they're checking on me like 5 times a day in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, but they're very polite,
Yeah.
hardworking. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And but I noticed that though it'll sound like Thai still, but it'll be English in a Thai accent. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Of
I was
course.
like, I just wait. I was like, wait, I just heard the chorus and just, and then I'll be talking and be like, let me get my translator. So grab it and be like, yeah, I, oh, okay, you do understand. Yeah, hi, okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Yep.
And then another thing too is like, I lost my credit card, my debit card out here, and I had the woman. I said, listen, take my phone. Here's the list of the hotel, the restaurant, and the cab driver that I was in, and call him and ask him if I left the card in the car. And all 3 places called back. That was crazy. All three
Yeah.
places, like we looked, we checked. The
Yeah.
cab drew was like, you want me to come by there? He could check himself. Like, damn, he could give me my money. No, but that was interesting. Like the
Yeah.
restaurant called back, like, yeah, remember him? Him and his friends sat here. Matter of fact, it was in the place you keep calling, what, the Joliet Ramsey place? What's the name of
Yes.
it?
Yes. The
Joliet? Yeah, it was over there where we ate at.
okay.
So that was real interesting that there was an effort put into looking for my card, which I respect.
Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah.
And really,
So
really not.
yeah, they I've like I had an incident where I thought I lost my reading glasses because I went to get a haircut, and and I went back to the barber, and and I asked the barber, and he's like, "Hey, you go, sir. Hey, you go, sir." I was like, "Wow, yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah,
that's what's up. Yeah, they've been pretty. I mean, the bot dude's been getting me. Cause I thought all the bot buses was like 100 pace, $100. I mean, 100 up bot. And then my
yeah,
man was like, "You crazy?" They said these things are like $20 and $30, $20 bot. I was like, "Damn!"
yeah, yeah."
But it's 100 bot is nothing. What is $100? 100 bot like $3?
A hunt. Well, let me see. Hold on. I could tell you. Hold on. Let me. 100 should be about. Let me do the exchange for you.
Yeah, I believe it's like $2 or $3.
Hold on. Hold on. Do the exchange. Okay, 100 baht currently. That's $2.94 US.
Okay, so that ain't
Yeah.
really no big deal. I'm
Yeah.
I'm learning. Each day is like another learning thing. Like
Yeah.
learning,
Yeah.
learn every
Yeah.
day. I'm learning because I'm tell you the truth. I'm really a homebody dude. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Okay.
I get caught up in movies. I caught the whooping cough that they had out here. There was a
Wow.
cold. Yeah, I caught it twice out here. So my second week in Thailand was from Monday to Sunday, just repairing, just getting better.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the
Thailand
lady in the
has dope
pharmacy,
water
the lady in the
gun.
pharmacy
Yeah. Yeah.
told
It's
me,
called Sankran. It's called Sankran.
oh God, don't
It's
even
it's
mention. I don't
it's
want
like, bro. Like if you want to have a dope ass time and partying at the same time,
to.
Sankran, you got to experience it. That's all I can tell you.
No, no, no.
Um,
How could I not experience? I was going to the store and
let's see. That water isn't clean though. That's kind of half and half. That's half and half because here's the thing: is that generally it depends on who's spraying you, because for example, if if you're getting sprayed by the bars, that's coming from the hose, and you're good to go. But generally, they have like water trucks all throughout the street, that will give people water, or this, they'll spray the water themselves. But
Right.
sometimes there are some people that will actually get the water from the seas, and that's when it's not good. That's when it's
I
not good.
had some salt in my mouth. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Paul, I
yeah,
was like, God damn. I was like,
yeah,
who did that? And you
yeah.
know what? You cannot retaliate on any form.
No,
Like
no.
100%, there was a girl, a girl, a short girl smiling. I looked
Yeah,
over my shoulder. I looked lower past my shoulder and saw a bucket of water come. I said, "Oh
yeah,
hell no!"
yep,
I was
yep.
like, "Yes, good job, good
So
job."
yeah, so Jeffrey, it's there's no way of telling. It's put this way, it's like saying there's no way of telling until you get sprayed. There's no way, no way.
Right,
But of course, there are some people that you could see exactly where the water is coming from, because you could see some will use the hose, some it's like a big, huge basin, and usually that basin is being filled by water trucks that come by,
right.
and they fill it. And but apart from that, man, you will have I mean, oh my God, we had a blast. And especially when you go to certain sections where the DJs are, really kicking it. Oh man, like
Yeah,
if you want to see some, let's put it this way, and I'm going to try to make it YouTube clean. If you want to see some girls going wild kind of
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
What about
I'm
that
just gonna leave it
music
at
that they
that.
play?
Huh?
There's like four songs I've heard in constant rotation. That's like a Thai song.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, 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 yeah,
it's just
yeah,
the beat, the boom, gong,
yeah,
gong,
yeah,
gong,
yeah,
boom, 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 boom. 'Cause it's like New Year's Day, like the actual New Year's.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's
they
dope.
were just turning the bottle up. Yeah,
But
they were turning
the
the.
the one that I mainly was around. They had this Indian, what it is there's this new Indian club that opened up on Walking Street, and they had their own stage and big system, and
Mm,
and they were playing like a mix of like hip hop and dance hall and Indian music and and believe you me, that shit was just, ooh, that was
nice.
wicked. Matter of fact,
It was nice.
I have a video of myself. I did a video showing that whole scene. Yeah, it was wicked, wicked. It was
Mm,
phone party. Like I said, you'll see a little bit of girls going wild kind of thing. I'll just leave it at that. You know, but
so
man, just like the best time. Like, literally people spraying you with water. They put pot on your face. You could spray them back. Nobody's taking it personal. It is just,
yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah,
wicked time, wicked. Love it, love it.
yeah.
And
Next
this
year
is,
I should be a little more well prepared for this water festival.
yeah, man. So I'll definitely be back. But yeah, but
Another thing that sucks. Listen, another thing that kind of sucks. Just a little thing about the sun cram. It was cloudy like the whole time. They had the water gun fights. So like it'd be different if it was like 99 degrees. I'd be like, all right, your clothes dry quicker.
yeah, but
Clothes was wet all
what day
day.
you went?
Bro, my hotel was right like in the heart of where the battles took. I was if Socron had a Gettysburg, that's where I stayed at.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you went on the Saturday, it was hot as jacks.
Yeah, I left late at night because I just knew I was like, because you don't want to. It's annoying. Like walk around wet all night.
Yeah, but that's the fun of it. Is I
What?
literally was out there. Yeah, man, I literally was out there from like around 12, when everything started to get going and stuff. all the way into the night. And oh man, weather was great. Getting soaked. It was, oh man, it was great, great.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I mean, yeah. Like I
yeah,
said, man, I had difficulty just being wet all day. You ever got out of the pool, dry yourself, put your clothes on, somebody push you in the pool? You ever had that happen to
yeah,
you? That's what it felt like. So now
yeah, yeah, yeah.
my regular school clothes are wet, and I'm walking home wet, and then I gotta explain to my mother why I'm wet. That happened to me twice.
Yeah, but I just, I was prepared, so I just had on my bathing trunks and just like uh um uh I think I had on like some sort of t-shirt that I knew that I was gonna get messed up in, so it was cool. Yeah, it's fine. I was prepared for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
then I had
did
my
you film? Did you film the water gun fights? Was you filming?
yeah, I used my GoPro and everything, and yeah, no problem. Yeah, not a
That's
problem.
dope.
Yeah,
That is dope.
it's on my channel. You'll see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta check
The
it out.
only huh
How long have you had how long have you had a YouTube channel?
since April 23rd to be exact. So it's already
Mm,
1 year. Yeah,
okay. That's what's up.
it's already
And you
1 year.
enjoy it?
Oh, I love it, love it, love it. So I'm just growing the channel, and my goal is to be able to show people my story, and just show people different things and parts or whatever, but as well as to be able to say, hey, I can earn the kind of money where I can make a living off of it if I choose to do that. So, and it's growing nicely.
You don't need the money, brother. Your hotel room got 4 floors on it. You got 2 kitchens in your room. You stop it. You got the whole top floor over there in Buckingham Palace. You got the whole floor.
Shh.
Uh-huh. Balcony is as big as a gymnasium. You know it.
Oh my God, man.
Make sure when you go back to your buddies, you tell them like he's an alright guy. He's an alright guy.
Right.
They don't have to have an armed security guard at the next one. He's
There
alright.
you
He's
go.
an alright guy. He's alright. He's cool with me.
There you go. You
TMI.
see? You see? TMI.
I don't think before that you never heard of me before, right?
No, no, no.
Before the incident heard around the world and
Right.
Zoom the chocolate channel. Yeah.
See, but see, look, check it out, right? Because of you talking with Richie, look at where we are today. Huh? So you're still winning. You're still winning. You did?
Uncle Mike, you're damn right. Yes, sir.
Cheers to life.
Yes,
Boom.
sir. You know what? That's 100% right. I wish Travel Velocity was there too, right?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I seen that. You know,
Yeah, John
because
was there.
that's one thing I get that with the sewer YouTubers don't have. Those dudes are tight. Like those dudes really are their best friends. Like
Hmm.
they're all like, hey, I can't get
Hmm.
this nail out the door. You want to come by and help me? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Or we're having a marshmallow chocolate baking competition. Come over, bring the missus. And all the girls run off on them. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like a little frat house
Same,
or something.
same basic way in out there. I mean, I give example like you know, like if I was to call up on any one of them and say, hey, I'd like to do so and so and so and so and so, they're like, all right, let's make it happen.
hundred
Same thing.
percent.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. So okay, okay.
Don't lose
So
your number now. I'm pretty
huh?
sure you're blocked, right? I'm pretty sure you're blocked by now, buddy.
Who?
You. I'm pretty sure they're blocking you. How dare you go
Who?
over there to that channel? How dare you? You know what that man has done? What have he done to me in my life? How dare you? You're out, Mike. You disappointed us, Mike. Michael. Gosh darn it. I like you, man. Like, what?
Right.
Now you're out the group.
Right.
No more chocolate mousse marshmallows for you.
Oh, damn. Not the chocolate mousse.
You're out, buddy. You're
Oh,
out.
God, man.
How dare you go there, man? Shadow. You know
Oh,
that man who he
jeez.
is. You know who he is. In
Right.
trouble. The police are aware of his activities.
Right. Oh,
I'm,
gosh.
I'm telling you. I'm
Yes,
telling you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Make sure you tell him, man. Like, hey, he's all right.
Hey. Anyways, brother, I'm a sign off, but so I sent you a message on IG.
IG, okay.
Right?
You got it right. You saw it's the right channel.
Say?
No, I said you got it. You got the right channel, right? You saw my face and everything. I think
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
TMI. Okay, okay,
My-
cool. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely hit you. I'm gonna text you. You got WhatsApp, right?
yes, I got WhatsApp. But I'm
Okay,
gonna give you all that information.
okay, bro. Just shout your channel out again, just so everybody can
Sure.
connect
So
with you.
once again, my channel is the Mikey Story. Please subscribe to my channel and definitely hit the notification bell. That's right about there. Okay, that's going to be right about there when you go on the channel. You hit that notification bell. Definitely watch the videos, give it a like, and you can leave a comment if you choose to. Okay, and for all of you that have subscribed from this channel, I thank you very much for your support, and I really appreciate it. And I hope that we all can connect and we can all sit down one day at the table and just eat, chop it up. You know what I mean? And just be like, at the end of the day, even if we agree to disagree, but we can still be a family. That's all I can say to that.
Tell them dudes, listen. Dinner's on me. I can I can return a couple cans, scrounge up a couple bucks. Tell them dudes, dinner's on me. We get out, we kick it.
You
I'll
got
chain
it.
myself to the table post. I'll chain myself so I don't turn into the werewolf and chase anybody.
Hey, hey. As long as you can afford some bread and some canned food, we
Listen, get the word out there. Say he's all right. When you get unblocked, that's when you can talk to him and say, "Hey, man,"
yeah.
because you got to pay your way to get unblocked.
You
Richie guys,
understand?
rich
Right.
guys get $420 to unblock you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Compton's most wanted. That's it.
It's all right, man. But anyways, I'm out. So one
Hey,
love.
good
But yeah,
talking to
so
you,
I'm
buddy.
gonna
Be
connect with
safe.
you, man. Huh?
I said, good talking to you. Be safe and enjoy Buckingham Palace, man.
All right, all right. So we'll link up soon.
All right, brother. Peace.
One love.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Test, 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 test. I'm gonna try to show more of the streets when I'm looking at what's going down. 215. Where you been at, brother? Since your numbers went up, you disappeared on everybody. 21. 21. Running up and down the rocky stairs. I'm at 2,000 subscribers. Jeff Richards. Yeah, I'm gonna go scooching in a minute. Shout out to Games Nation, man. Welcome back. How are you, man? How's the kids, man? Oh, hit the like button, subscribe, and share, everybody. The mighty TMI, the tumultuous TMI. Top five, baby whale of Wall Street, Machiavelli in the hen house. You know what I'm saying? But I think that was cool. You know what I mean? Like he must have subscribed or he watched the. You guys can go see it. Zoom to Thailand. It's probably the last like 15 minutes of his show. I jumped on there and just, that's what I do. I excite and ignite. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mr. Jeffries. Thank you, Mr. Jeffries. I excite and unite. These other dudes is boring. And I stuck to my guns. I didn't backpedal. No, I mean, it was a good show. It was a good show. You know what I mean? Very humorous. This was a dope conversation to start my morning. Yeah, that's what I feel like. A lot of y'all in the morning, y'all in traffic. bumpity bump, clickety click. Dominic the donkey. Hee. Yeah, I'm glad. You know what I mean? And like I said, you never know. Like you said, you connect, you kick it. Because he's right. I did walk in there a little screw faced. Well, the New York in me. I was a little screw faced. Nah, man. But, it is what it is. Got holla at some yams. And I feel like I'm going to keep it a little bit y'all. I feel like I haven't been doing my whole due diligence. It's harder out here to track down some good ones, especially on Soy 6. It's harder. Like, you really, the Seagulls, grinding. Like, damn, that's not the one I want. And when they're leaving on Soy 6 at 2 o'clock, you be like, boom. Okay, maybe I'll talk to that one, but they free agents after that. For making sense to anybody. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App, y'all. $ T.M.I. 950. I appreciate the dudes that sent something. But yeah, that's basically what it is, man. Playground. I'm just playing. Just like Sasu, I'm just playing. I'm living my life. Yo, T.M.I., have you taken down any? Cut that out, man. You dead serious too. But time out, man. Yeah, man. But having a super good time. Found another good restaurant for breakfast. Every breakfast restaurant gets better and better. And it's right by the hotel. Everyone get a little better and a little better. I can't find a lunch. But other than that, lost my debit card. But have a little bit of cash laying around. I still haven't called them and say, hey, they're gonna send a replacement card to Thailand. I thought that was crazy. They're gonna send the replacement card to my hotel. I thought that was crazy. I get the address. I haven't sent it yet, but they said they're gonna send that. Thank you, Mr. 21. Shout out to my brother 215, man. Go to his channel. Yeah, but when you get to the scooching, you get to the mingling and moving around, you just really gotta choose, man. A lot of caribou in the way of the big game hunting. A lot of caribou. And I tried other places. I was on soy honey a couple times, a couple nights, kicking it. A lot of the bartenders act like they ain't getting down either. They get down. I was on soy honey for a couple nights, 2, I think. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I hate to say it, but you can be too tight with the game. Like you can be too like, okay, game might be a little too strong, if that makes sense. Especially if all you're trying to do is have gymnastics. I appreciate you. Well, I apologize for the freezing earlier. I don't know what the laptop. I don't know. I turned the Wi-Fi off because I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him not once. I could see the comments. The comments was moving. I couldn't see him not once. But I'm gonna try to go live tonight and try to show a little bit of what I'm looking at. It's hard to do out here though. They don't really appreciate the cameras in your face either. They kind of run from it. Like I already been caught like multiple times, so they're not really taking that either. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the cash app. Thank you very much. I appreciate that for all of y'all. $ T.M.I. 950. I still recommend coming out here if you've never been out here. 1,000%. I still recommend coming out here. See it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take a little trip. And if you don't like it, move on. You know what I'm saying? I know some dudes that don't like Santo Domingo at all. I know some dudes that don't even like Santiago. Puerto Plata, Cabarete, Sosua. That's it. Believe that. Damn air conditioning. Yo, hotels are here super cheap. I'm about to switch in a minute just to show more content, show a different area. Might spend a little more money once I get my card back. Word. Shine, shine. On the world. Show a little more. You know what I'm saying? A little more content. Damn, somebody hit a one. Is it my camera frozen? It's been a terrible night for Wi-Fi here. Somebody hit a one. Let me see if it works. I think it might be frozen. I see the number still going. If ain't nobody just commenting, it's in the morning. I know everybody working. Appreciate everybody coming to the T.M.I show. Yeah, okay. Shout out to Beach Bum TV, dog. How come you don't never listen? You've been to this place what 3 times? Come on, dog. Where you been at? Where you been? When you need it, you nowhere around. You squat all day. You squat. Come on, bro. This is your hood. This is your hood. This is your backyard. You just left me blowing in the wind, dog. Pause. Damn. Oh yeah, work. Okay. My bad. Yeah, I forgot it's so early, dog. That's so disrespectful. I'm gonna try to go back later tonight, man. Represent for my peoples, man. Was you listening at work? I only been there once. Oh, okay, but you was here for 2 months. You was here for 2 months, brother. They are nicer than the winter. No, I can say that. That sounds crazy. They nice. I never had one to come in with an attitude. I need to show more. That's what it is. I need to show more. Step it up. Think about buying a GoPro out here or something, man. I don't know. There's a lot to do. But pretty much, I think I got another 3 weeks out here. 3 weeks, like 2 days. I'm out. But I want to come back maybe by my birthday. Maybe. See how my little yams treat me when I'm gone. My little honey bunnies. I don't know. Yo, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. But you can see what I'm doing. You see I'm still out here. I came in here April 10th. April 10th. I think I left on April 10th. Flight really ain't that bad if you have all the proper material, reading materials, everything in the phone. I'm about to download like 160 interviews on YouTube. Flight really wasn't that bad. Thank you for the cash out, man. Thank you for your appreciation. This was a dope conversation. Thank you very much, sir. I enjoyed it too. I enjoyed it. At first, I thought he was going to get at me. At first, I was like bracing myself. As an interviewer, and it really wasn't an interview, he was kicking it, but I let him, I gave him, before the interview, Wi-Fi started acting up. I gave him a nice long stretch of air to, say, what's up? Come on, get me. Obviously, he was coming from that sector. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, let me hear him out before I give him the bong bong. But it's super cool, dude. Something about the mature blacks. The mature, hey, how are you, Tom? Hey, hello there. Hello there. Those dudes, man. Angry Bus Driver, shout out to TMI. A lot of y'all dudes left me. Where was y'all at? Y'all didn't jump on the channel and defend me on Zumba Thailand's channel. I'm angry bus driver. You should have been the first one over there defending them, man. I'm outside the fortress, just me and the horse, and should have been over 30,000 Sasua dudes behind me. They was killing me over there, killing me. That's what that was about. Everybody watching from the hills, like, yo, I don't know how we doing it. He taking on like 40 dudes. The tumultuous T.M.I. I don't watch that channel. I mean, I was on Zoom to Thailand's channel. Like the last 15 minutes, I jumped on and smoked it. You know what I mean? Because that it would have been just a regular 8,000 after 8 months of people watching the views. When I came on there, I lifted it up. Oh, you can tell all them dudes, man. Insurance brokers. Stop him. Yeah, I was on Zoom with Thailand's channel, had a meet and greet. I came on like the last 15 minutes and just lit it up. Go on, entertain yourselves on that. I usually don't like to big up other dudes' channel because his channel did nothing for me when I was on there. That's why I don't like having people on, my channel. Because it wouldn't have did no good. I could have had all them dudes on there talking, and I wouldn't have got no. I probably got like what, maybe 3, 4 extra subscribers for that. I don't need that. Got money, money. You know what I'm saying? Not Shane. I got straight outro.